Hello, and welcome to the Warwick Behavioural Insight Team's 2020 Annual Behavioural Science Summit, for the first time being hosted here on YouTube, on this very channel that you're watching right now. My name is Peter Judodihardjo, and I'm in charge of the team that's been organising this year's summit. Now, when the global pandemic forced us to move this summit online, we thought this might be a disadvantage. But with a bit of careful thought, we actually realised that moving the summit online allows us to provide a tremendous amount of value to you, our behavioural science friends and fans. The first advantage is that we're able to offer this year's summit at a massively discounted price, everyone's favourite price, free. But not only are you saving on the ticket price, but you're also saving on the cost of the train to get to Coventry. You also don't have to wake up early and get into some fancy conference-worthy clothes. Instead, you can watch the whole darn thing from your bedroom in your pyjamas, if that's what you would like. The other advantage of hosting the summit on YouTube rather than in real life is that YouTube allows you to re-watch talks. Now, for those of you who have been to summits before, you'll know that no matter how interesting or amazing the speaker is, a whole day of talks can be tiring, and our system too probably will fail us at some point. So if you've ever been in the situation where you're watching a talk and you start to drift off and daydream, and by the time you return to effortful consciousness, you realize that you've missed something really important that the speaker is saying, well, the wonderful thing about YouTube is, if that happens to you, no problem. Just go back and rewatch the video again for a second time and enjoy it for a second time, a third time, a fourth time, or however many times you want. Now, because we've asked our speakers to kindly record their talks from home, the quality of the video and the audio might vary from speaker to speaker. However, what doesn't vary is that all of these speakers are at the forefront of behavioural science research and are well worth your attention. The theme of this year's summit is behavioural science and technology. So the topics discussed in these talks are going to cover some pretty meaty topics. For instance, fintech. How are companies like Monzo, Revolut, and Plum changing the way that we spend and save our money? Another topic is big data, and how is that affecting our models of human behaviour? And finally, we're going to be talking about artificial intelligence and the singularity. Should we be worried, or should we be welcoming it in with open arms? We're going to be hearing from some of the best behavioural scientists and get their point of view on the issue. So, whether you're joining us from the UK, the US, India, or anywhere in the world, in fact, I hope you're ready for some excellent behavioural science talks, and all you have to do to get started is to subscribe. And you can subscribe by clicking the blue ball in my hands right now. Go on, I'll wait.